Hello guys, and welcome back to Earl Sports Bets. I'm Timothy Earl, and we finally have Tier S Counter-Strike back. Starting off with a two-game slate, the Blast Premier Global Final. I think this one was supposed to be last year, but because of COVID, a bunch of stuff got pushed, so this one is actually the Blast Premier Global Final 2020, but we're in 2021, but that's not the deal. We get a two-game slate tomorrow. We get Astralis and Evil Geniuses, and we get G2 and Furia. But before we jump into this, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, all that fun stuff. We're going to be breaking down Counter-Strike every single day that there is Tier S play. Super excited for the upcoming year. I'm really hoping it's a really profitable year. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go, I built my charts for this, or as much as I can do for right now. Starting off with Astralis and Evil Geniuses. Astralis, let's see what it is now. Minus 135 and plus 301 for Evil Geniuses, so still the same as it was a little while ago. Looking back at the last 3 months, Astralis has been dominant. They are back at world number 1. They are keeping their same lineup as they had before. So that's going to be a huge plus for them. On the other hand, you had Evil Geniuses who had I think like 2 games played in Europe in the last 2 months or last 3 months. They played a bunch of NA and they didn't go to the global extremes. I think that's what it was. DreamHack Masters finals, whatever it was, at the end of last year, which Astralis did win. Liquid actually went in their place, so we haven't really seen much of Evil Geniuses since when they played in NA, which is not really a good sign for this. And because of that, I feel like Astralis is just going to be the easiest pick to make for this one. In terms of map picks, looking at the records and everything, I have EG banning Vertigo because they have not played it in the last 3 months. I had Astralis banning Mirage because of the same deal. I have Evil Geniuses grabbing Nuke. It could be honestly a toss-up either way because they could go for Inferno as well, but I have Astralis grabbing Inferno, so I feel like no matter how we run this, it's not really going to make a difference who gets the first ban. Nuke, Inferno. I have EG banning Overpass. I have Astralis banning Dust 2, and the decider being Train. It could very well easily be Train banned by Astralis and Dust 2 as the decider. I don't think it gets to the decider. I do have Astralis winning this one 2-0. I think they can easily handle Nuke, especially with the team that they have. And then Inferno is their favorite place to play, so I'm not really too worried about Astralis playing. Worried about the Astralis EG game. 2-0 should be the easy bet for this one, which is going to be. Let's see. I think it's minus 128. Was it? Yeah, Astralis minus 128. As my pick for this one at minus 1.5. Just until Evil Geniuses prove that they can play in EU with everybody else, I'm going to be going after Astralis. I'm betting against them. So that should be the easy game to pick for this one. The next one that we have, scroll down a little bit, is G2 and Furia. I feel like it's going to be pretty similar to the last one I just broke down. You will be able to try to get G2 money line at minus 278, Furia at a plus 207. Furia has been 21-21 the last 3 months, 23-26 for G2, but keep in mind there was a little bit of a learning curve putting Nico in their lineup and trying to work their way around picking between Jax and Almanac. So a little bit of warm-up, but I feel like they're finally hitting the group. They've been playing a lot of FPL together, so I'm pretty confident that G2 is going to be a good team, really good team this year. I think they can be number one in the world eventually at one point this year and probably hold it for a little while. I do like G2 in this matchup. On the flip side with Furia, Henny is not with the team right now. So that's going to be a huge hinder. And the biggest concern for me right now with Furia is that Furia picked up Junior. Junior is an NA player, but he's not from Brazil. He's from the United States, which means he does not speak Portuguese like the rest of Furia, which I feel like a big language barrier. Furia can speak a little bit of English, but I'm not really too confident in how strong their English could be in terms of communication, which communication is key in Counter-Strike. I just don't see Furia being able to get past all of that and beat a G2 team that is up and coming. Nico with really starting to fit in now with Hunter, with Kenny, with Almanac, with Nexa. It's just a strong team, and I have to go G2 2-0 as well. Going over to the lines, G2 sweeping at plus 110. That's going to be where I'm going to want to aim for this one. I don't feel like Fury is going to be able to win a map with this one. In terms of map picks, this one was fairly straightforward for me. Dust 2 was never played by Furia, so I had them just ban that one straight out. They always do. I had G2 ban Furia, G2 ban Inferno, just because Furia is one of the best teams on Inferno in the world, minus Astralis. So G2 banning Inferno is definitely going to be the way to go. I have Furia picking up Mirage just because they've had a little bit of playing on it. I'm not sure how much playing they've done with Junior, though, on the team, so I don't know what maps they're practicing. So this could totally be whack up, and they could go and pick Dust 2 for all I know. I don't see that happening, though. I have G2 grabbing Nuke just because they have a little bit of experience on that now with the team gelling together. And Furia struggles on Nuke, and teams that are trying to incorporate another player in there definitely have problems with Nuke, because Nuke is such a technical map. So I feel like if G2 picks Nuke in this one, it will give them a clear advantage in this one. And then for the second bans, I do have Overpass being banned by Furia just because they struggle on this one, and I feel like they would need a better one. G2 banning Vertigo, which would be the only other strong map I could see for Furia, and then Train being the decider in this one as well. Once again, I don't feel like it's going to get to a decider in this one. I do like G2 to win 2-0, and it should be just a fairly straightforward slate for this one. Obviously, some things can be completely whack with teams coming in the beginning of the season. G2 can come in and be flat for all I know, but in terms of numbers, in terms of everything else, I do like Astralis 2-0, and I do like G2 to 2-0 as well. But that should pretty much be the slate. Yeah, that's going to do it. Hold on, let me grab this. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, make sure to like. Let me know if you guys are excited for Counter-Strike to finally be back. I will most likely be posting my Excel screenshots of my Excel sheet on my Twitter. So if you guys are interested in looking at that more, right there, Gaming Giggity, I'll have a picture on that fairly soon. Other sports that we covered. Sorry, those are our picks for today. Obviously, other sports we're covering: NBA, college basketball, college football, NFL, MLB, esports, WNBA, UFC, NHL, all that good stuff. So just go ahead, give a subscribe, and until then, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Let's make some money, and let's watch some good Counter-Strike.